had done a lot of research, and we appreciate that with regards to similar cases and how they posted bonds or how they set bonds in those cases. I think it's totally appropriate. I think that the $10,000 bond cash for corporate surety that she set on Mr. Garcia Suarez's case is absolutely appropriate as well. And we're at the beginning stage of this case. Obviously, this is step one. It was a significant step because now we'll be able to get these two gentlemen out, work with them, out of the confines of the jail setting, and get started on this.
So tell me what happens from your vantage point. You post them on. What happens?
Now what we do is as was mentioned earlier, we got several discs this afternoon from the government with regards to disclosure. We were told by the state that there's more coming, so we have to go through these now. We go through them with our clients, we figure out what the evidence is, and start looking at the defenses.
Talk to me about the stipulation of the 48 hours once again, and how that does not going to come into play.
It really wasn't a stipulation because we did not agree to it, and it's not really going to come into play because that was only if the gentlemen were going to post the entire amount of the bond that was set in cash. So if that was going to be done, then they would have to wait 48 hours to allow the government to investigate the source of those funds. That's not going to happen. We're going to do a secured bond, which is 10% and plus something that is the value of the entire bond.
Any idea what your client will be doing this evening?
Well, hopefully just relaxing at home and being with his family, and I'm sure that he's really looking forward to doing that.
On a personal level, any words on behalf of the family? I'm sure you've dealt with them.
I have. It's a great family. It's a loving family. They're ecstatic that they're going to be able to have their loved ones at home where they belong, and at least have back that sense of unity for a while until we have to get started and get working on this case.
For the people of Nogales who hear $29 million flowing through your client's account in a matter of 16 months, they might question how clean this money is if you post bond. What do you have to say to those people?
Well, I would question it too if that were in fact the case, but we don't know. We just got literally the disclosure today, so I'm not sure where that's coming from, what information is contained in here. We have no idea, so I can't really comment on exactly where the figures that the prosecutor said in open court this afternoon, where he's getting that information.
You said your client knew about the investigation.
Yes.
What did he know?
Well, he knew that there was something going on with regards to law enforcement investigation. So that's why I said in open court, part of my argument, that if he knew that there was an investigation going on and he still stayed here, which is what he wanted to do because he had absolutely nothing to hide. That's exactly what he did. And it came to a head when he was arrested.
Can we put in a request to talk with your client? Is there any way that's feasible?
At this point, no. But if that changes later, if he requests, if he wants to, then that's something he and I will discuss.
What's the timetable you think he might be released? Within the next 4 or 5 hours?
Yes, I'd say within the next 4 or 5 hours.
Thank you for your time, sir.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
My pleasure.